What is happening, guys? Double Wide 6 here, and we are working on my brother-in-law's little mower here. He brought this thing over, and the symptoms were he ran out of oil, then he put oil in it and overfilled it, and then it wouldn't start. So we're going to go through and figure out what's going on with this. So the first thing that I want to do is compression test on this thing. Just because he was running the thing on like no oil. So I'm gonna plug in my compression tester and we'll see what we get. So I'm doing a compression test because that'll tell us, you know, if there's enough compression for this thing to even start. It would like fire once but not start. So it might be a short flywheel key. And we'll take a look at that. Coming in at about 68, which is pretty low, and that could be why it's not starting. So he may have run this thing right out of oil. So the next thing I'm going to do is a leak down test, and that'll tell me if there's a problem with the rings for sure, or maybe there's a problem with the valves. And I'm thinking maybe there's an issue with the valves because it's kind of making that weird putt sound, you know, when I'm trying to start it. So anyhow, we'll do a leak down test. That's simple. So to do the leak down test, I can do this without taking off anything, and that's what we're going to try and do here. Something to help, Roddy? What? You helping?
Yeah.
So, I already have the spark plug out, and we want to get it to top dead center on the compression stroke. So I can see the intake valve, and when that thing closes, and I can pull over the engine, I can see the cylinder opening. I'm just trying to pull this enough so I can see that the piston's at top dead center and both valves are closed. So that's top dead center on the compression stroke. So we should be able to set up our leak down tester and check quick what's going on. Alright, so we're on the next step here. I set up the leak down tester, and we'll turn this thing up. The one on the left, that gauge shows me pressure going in, and I can already hear it leaking. Let's see where it's leaking. I think it's the it's not coming out of the oil there. So the rings seem to be good. It's not coming out the air filter. So there we go. It's leaking out the muffler. So what that's telling us is the exhaust valve is leaking. So that's why the compression's so low on this thing. And I'm only at, say, you're supposed to go up to 90, and this thing, in order for it to be good running, you can really hear that leak now, at least I can. So I'm about at 90 and this is at 70. I need to be at least 80 something for this to be good. Oh yeah, there he is, the workhorse, learning his craft. So I found out that if I look in here and check out the exhaust valve, the light, I can actually move the valve. So that's an indication that it's not shutting all the way. I can make it spin a little bit. Alright guys, so as you can see, it was a real simple test to figure out what was going on with this thing. So by having the right tools for troubleshooting, you know, you spend only a couple minutes out here looking at it and we know exactly what's wrong with it. Looks like he needs a wheel too. Alright guys, hopefully you learned a thing or two with this video. And if you're interested in getting yourself a leak down tester or compression tester, I'm going to put links down below the video. This wasn't really a how-to video, it's more of just a little bit of a troubleshooting video. I do have a video on how to use my leak down tester, and I'll put a link in the description to that as well. Anyhow, I'm Double Wide 6. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments and thumbs up. And have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather.